Hi guys, my name is Glory and welcome to the channel. I came across this video of a couple with disabilities who just had a baby and the internet is divided about it. Some says it's selfish for them to bring a child into the world in that condition, while others says everyone, disabled or not, deserves to be happy. Anyway, let's get into the video and see what people are saying.
So Atwon and Dej having that baby was straight up selfish. And before anyone starts crying in the comments, let's be real for one damn second. That child didn't ask to be born into a situation where both parents already need help just taking care of themselves. That child didn't ask to come into the world already fighting for their life in a hospital bed. That wasn't fate. That was a choice those two adults made, knowing exactly what they were passing down. People love to scream, everyone deserves a baby. No, they don't. Some people need healing, therapy, stability, a damn support system, not a newborn with the exact same medical battles they're barely managing themselves. And then the part that really makes the whole situation even messier, they're online talking about, we're looking for a house. Baby, y'all don't even have an apartment. You've got 3 wheelchairs, 0 stable housing, and now a medically fragile child in a hospital crib because the conditions they were born into were stacked against them from the start. This isn't hate. This isn't cruel. This is reality. A baby is not an accessory. A baby is not a storyline. A baby is not a maybe things will get better ticket. It is okay to say, this isn't the right time. This isn't safe. This isn't fair to the child. Because right now, the only person paying the price for their decisions is the baby.
One of the dumbest things I did as a parent was having a kid when I was broke. One of the dumbest things I did as a parent was having a kid when I was broke. It's not just about being able to provide financially. I know if I'm broke, my mind is only thinking about making money, especially now that I have a kid involved. Damn, we only have like half a box of Pampers, but I got to get us dinner tonight. How am I going to pay for this? How am I going to get daycare? I'm not having a kid if I'm broke ever again. That's the same thing I feel as if I was ever handicapped and the woman that I was with was handicapped, and the likelihood that our child would come out handicapped is drastically increased. We're not making a kid together. We can adopt. We can definitely adopt. If we want to enjoy the loveliness of having children, we'll go adopt. But I'm not putting a kid through that. I have a disabled brother, handicapped from the waist down. I've had to take care of him my whole life. From catheterizing, diaper changing, showering, feeding, all those things. If I had a chance to change that for my child, I would never put him through that. It's the same advice I would give to any man. Get in the best shape of your life before you decide to have children, because you affect the outcome of the baby. Any type of difficulties during the pregnancy is most likely because the man was in terrible health. It's a higher risk for complication. We owe our future children the best opportunities in life. Your job is to prepare them for that now.
So people are really upset because of the fact that these two went and had a baby. Now, if you don't know who this is Atwon and this is Deja. I'm assuming that they're married and they ended up having a baby. Now, they both have medical conditions, which leaves them in a wheelchair. Most of their videos, I always see them in a wheelchair. And then also they said that they have a caretaker. Now, I've seen a bunch of people commenting on a video, and I've seen the little baby, and I'm assuming that the baby has the same condition that they both have. So the baby is going to need a caretaker for the rest of the baby's life. And a lot of people just don't agree with it. They said that was selfish. Why would you go have a child if you knew that your baby was going to need care for the rest of their life? Now, I want to know from y'all, do y'all think that people that have serious disability, do y'all think that they should have kids? I know they said that their medical condition is they bones break very easily. So a lot of people were concerned with how are they going to actually be able to take care of this baby. Now somebody else has to take care of this baby. I feel like God wouldn't give you nothing that you can't handle.
Yes, the conversation about the couple in the wheelchair with the glass bones, Atwon and Deja, not having children or shouldn't be able to have children is absolutely eugenics. First of all, it's just fucking mean. She just had a baby. The baby's in the hospital, and y'all are being fucking mean. Ugh. Like that, let's start there first. But the gist of it is, you're saying two disabled people who obviously live very full lives. If you follow their YouTube accounts, they live very full lives. They be running the town. They have a obviously very healthy sex life. They be hunching. A baby was produced from that hunching. They live very full lives. They have jobs. They're able to move around. They're able to be independent. and they had a child. But you're saying these two disabled people that live full lives and are able to determine their own destiny should not have a child because that child will come out disabled or has come out and is now disabled like them. What the fuck? Seriously? And you're arguing that it's not eugenics? It absolutely is. There are strangers on the internet who do not know these people, but you should know if you look at their content that they live very full and happy lives, saying they shouldn't have children because they have disabilities. Bring back shame. Y'all are being fucking mean.
Don't like what I say or not, but it was very selfish for Antoine and Deja to have that baby. It's not okay. It's not right. It's not right for that child. I understand everybody's saying everybody deserve, somebody get a cat, get a dog. It's not. There's a lot of people that don't need one, but they need help. They need help their own self. For them to get a baby and give this baby the exact same trait that they have is very selfish. Sometimes it's okay to be like, no, it's not a good idea. And then this baby's already been in the hospital since the baby's been born because the predicament they just put for this child is not all right. And then they're on there talking about, we're looking for a house. You guys don't even have an apartment. And you gave this baby this predicament. You guys don't have a place. 3 wheelchairs? Anybody else nosy like me and want to know how Deja and Antoine get pregnant? Y'all know the couple that both of them in the wheelchair because they got osteo, whatever, something like that. Them 2 little ones in the wheelchair that just had a baby. Well, had a baby a year ago. Like, we know how babies get here. But I want to know how y'all get pregnant. Like, who was on who? I'm lost. I see, they answering everything but that. Now, we see that, it's trending right now. People talking about them being selfish for even bringing a baby into this world. And I can't agree more on that because y'all are 2 people in a wheelchair. Now y'all bring a baby that's 100% disabled that's also going to need care. So now it's 3 people in the house need care. And y'all just thought about y'all emotions. Y'all ain't even think about, like, the quality of life for this child or anything like that. Like, quite selfish. But I'm still trying to figure out how we got here. Like, did Antoine get on top? Did Dej get on top? Was she backing that thing up? Like, where was the wheelchair? Where was the legs? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm that nosy.
No one realized that Atwon and Dej having this baby was selfish. That baby never asked to be born. He never asked to enter a world where his parents could barely take care of themselves. He did not ask to arrive and immediately fight for his life in a hospital bed. That was not fate. That was a choice they made even though they knew the problems. A lot of people like to say, everyone deserves to have a baby. No, not everyone. Some people needed to heal first. They needed a stable life and a real support system. Not a newborn with the same serious health issues, but even more fragile. The craziest part was that they still went online saying, we are looking for a house, but they did not even have an apartment. They had 3 wheelchairs, no stable housing, and now a medically fragile baby. From the first second he was born, the environment was already working against him. This was not an attack. It was reality. A baby was not an accessory. A baby was not a storyline. A baby was not a maybe things will get better ticket. Being able to say this is not fair to the child, that was real responsibility. Because right now, the only one paying the price for their decisions was the baby.
In as much as I feel everyone is entitled to do what makes them happy, my concern is really about the child they are bringing into the world. I've been following this couple on TikTok, and sometimes when I check the comments under their videos, I see people being really hurtful, bullying them, and saying things that are just mean. After seeing the video of them showing off their baby, all I could think about was the future of that child, how they might be bullied, how they might face mental challenges, and the struggles ahead. I'm not trying to bash them at all. I'm just sharing my opinion and how I feel. I'm not saying they don't deserve to be happy. If having baby makes them happy, that's fine. But at the same time, I can't help but feel concerned for the child and the challenges they might face while growing up. That's just what's on my mind right now. But I really want to hear what you guys think. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Please don't forget to like this video, share it to people who need to see it, and subscribe to support the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.